Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, August 23rd, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so just take what resonates. But we're going to use the Wisdom deck and see what comes out for us. Okay, so there's a focus on a change in the wind. It feels like things feel different throughout this day for one reason or another, whether it's simply due to your spirituality changing, the release of a situation or the gaining of one, or it could be certain adjustments within a situation. But I do feel like they're giving me specifically somebody leaving, but I do feel like you are feeling the change within your life in one way, shape, or form. Okay, things just feel different. But I'm hearing the word purposeful. Things are just meant to be evolving at this time. What else do we have for Tuesday? We have Peace and Thinker. Okay. Interesting that the Thinker card was in reverse. I feel like you go from a state of minimal thinking to just processing a lot, thinking a lot, flashbacks due to spirit, pushes to remember. But I also just feel like it's just a day full of a lot of peace, okay? Getting things accomplished potentially. Obviously some more than others, but I feel as if there's just a level of doing it in a very calm, cool, and collected manner, okay? Realizing that prioritizing is just the key to getting done what you need to, instead of stressing over all that's on your plate or all that needs to be accomplished again or checked off your to-do list by the end of this specific day. Or in the upcoming days. But I'm being pushed to add the number 2 and 3 together to the number 5. But for some reason, they gave me the number 7 when I did just that. And so I feel like it's a day that reminds you luck is on your side. But it doesn't mean it has to come with a lot of stress, even if it has in the past. But the number 5 talking about change, okay? Yeah, it just feels like, once again, it's a day that focuses on change in a lot of ways. And they're giving me the number, adding one on to here, 444. Don't be surprised if you see that number or groups of 5s throughout this day on the clock or timestamp or something of the sort, because it's spirit communicating you're protected in the midst of change that's taking place and will more so moving forward, okay? Yeah, time to go. You may be thinking about someone who left a situation once again, or left your life, or thinking about where you're about to head. Could be thinking about somebody else in your life and where they're about to move towards. But it just feels like the peace could come with a little bit of somberness to an extent. Okay. Let's continue and pull from the Light Seers deck. Bear with me. There are going to be moments of silence throughout this day, and I feel like you'll surprise yourself by not overthinking in those moments, but Spirit might think for you. And it's going to be a moment where you're sort of in awe, whether it's a positive kind of moment or a negative awe. What else do we have for Tuesday? I'm hearing somebody misses you. Somebody misses you, and you'll most likely be pushed to think about them at one point. You may simply be very, very energetically connected to this individual from past experiences in one way, shape, or form. But we have the Chariot, the 6 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. And so I feel like there is a level of peace you're experiencing in a situation that isn't meant for you. You could be thinking about money and wanting more, or feeling like you maybe didn't save enough up until now, or just some of which being proud of what you saved, but still thinking about a door opening, okay, to release you from a place of residence or a place of employment where you don't necessarily fit in. They're going to push you to think about a past situation where you thought you fit in, and then you were proven otherwise in a lot of ways, but you still fit in certain ways. Does that make sense? Or for some, not at all. But I do feel like this is to prepare you for what lies ahead. You'll be missed. That's the vibe of the day at certain points. You'll be missed. But there's it's like your mind keeps you motivated throughout this day. You're thinking about where you want to head, what you need to let go of, what you need to embrace and just wholeheartedly make successful. And probably preparing for that in one way, shape, or form, or in multiple ways. but I just feel like I'm hearing some of which just staying very busy throughout this day for one reason or another. It could be just to keep yourself from overthinking, or to keep yourself from procrastinating too much or delaying things too much. But I do sense that you're, again, thinking back, okay? Thinking back to also a more peaceful chapter of your life, and how it wasn't tied to where you are or certain circumstances or certain energies. There's just a reminder of where and who is not meant for you, okay? There is a point in the day where you're just not in the mood, okay? If you're empathic, you're definitely picking up on somebody's moody energy at a certain point. So just try to shake it off, cleanse your energy, and recognize that things are changing moving forward for the sake of your energy. Number one in the list, okay? But for other reasons as well. What else do we have? We're going to move these down. 605 is the number I'm getting. 605. Look up that angel number meaning. The 10 of Cups. Yeah. Thinking about the past to prepare you once again for your ultra fulfillment moving forward, or more so of which, heading towards a happier life for oneself, taking steps in that direction, however that pertains to you, okay? And I just feel as if there's thoughts of wanting the comfort of another human being that just gets you, okay? That you don't have to sort of push them to get you, all right? Or you just want the human touch for one reason or another, some of which we'll get it throughout this day, but I feel as if the majority of this reading are thinking about wanting another half, right? Another person, a match. Okay, I'm hearing twin flame. That may come to mind throughout this day, or just wanting a magical connection in one way, shape, or form. The comfort of which, okay, something you can bounce your ideas off of. Interesting. And vice versa. But I do feel like you're thinking about your savings in the midst of a wish fulfillment that's about to come to be. So they're saying you're about to get one wish fulfillment that you've desired. So hold on tight as things change for the better, and other wish fulfillments will follow, okay? Don't feel as if it's never going to happen, but then you're still getting something else positive, okay? I feel as if you need to keep things in perspective and allow for yourself to just do what you got to do, prepare, and cleanse your energy, keep things positive. But I do feel like you're not moving ultra quickly, right? Things are moving slowly in the pace they're meant to. Looking at observing something potentially online that's growing in a slow way, but gradually, okay? A little bit confused at one point or another. Spirit may make you scratch your head at certain points. And they just said random. But I do feel like it's a day that reminds you that you deserve the justice that's coming into play, okay? You're deserving more balance. There's a need to balance oneself out, reground oneself, meditate if you so choose, or if you can. I do sense that there's some reflecting taking place, right? Again, it's a day where thinking is a huge part of it, even if it's not 24/7. But I do feel like you're going to look in the mirror at one point and want to transform some aspects of your look, okay? Or your looks. I just feel like there's thoughts of changing your hair, or changing another part of your face, or just wanting to maybe upgrade your clothing. It could be multiple thoughts of what needs to change or be added to your situation. Thinking about, in the midst of things feeling different throughout this day, how can I improve myself? Look-wise, habit-wise, I feel like you took a step in the right direction when it comes to your habits recently, and that's feeling better, even if you do sort of backtrack in a sense when it comes to that. Now, I really do sense that you are on a roll at certain points and need to just breathe and recognize that you're only one person. You're not an Energizer bunny. So sitting down and allowing for oneself to catch your breath and implementing some self-care, or just watching a tarot reading or watching a movie, a show, is not going to be the end of the world, okay? But for some, you're in a situation where that's not possible. But there's other ways to sort of distract yourself, or give yourself the chance to catch your breath, okay? It's a day where you're remembering that things are continuously changing, and that's been coming up in these daily reads. But I do feel like you're looking to implement more changes moving forward, and that's going to help you feel fresh in energy, all right? Fresh in your outlook, and keep things or bring back an optimistic way of being, okay? Allow for yourself to be so damn proud of all you've gone through and all you've overcome, and the fact that you are changing in a beautiful way, okay? As things around you do change, and the feeling in the air, again, just, it's different, okay? But it's good, it's healthy. So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.